Happy blissful day, blissful beings.
In today's video, we're sharing how your results show you who you are. But before we get into the content, thank you so much for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. We love interacting with you all in the comments. And also don't forget to download our free guide, How to Manifest Your Ideal Partner or Ideal Relationship with Ease. You can find it linked below. So let's dive in.
Yeah, so we're excited to share this awesome video with you guys. And just to start off this video, we just want to, share with you that your results that you currently see and have right now is just showing you who you are. In other words, it's showing you your current state or your current self-concept. Now, as you obviously know, we always share some good news that you guys can take from this video and then start applying in your life so that you can start seeing the results. So I just want you to take a moment now and just look at your results. Just think about your results. Think about your results right now. And really ask yourself, am I happy with my results now? Is this what I really want, in my life? And even if you're happy, the good news is you can actually make it even better. You can make it even better. And if you're not happy, you can obviously make it happy, blissful, whatever it is you want. Because the good thing about what we've experienced yesterday is such an amazing indicator for us to say that, okay, you know what, today I know exactly how I have to approach, today in order to receive different results. So we're going to share with you guys how you can shift into the version of yourself that you are now in love with yourself, that you now appreciate more, that you are now happy with now. So for example, if that is you wanting to be a successful business owner, or wanting to be in a loving, happy, blissful marriage or relationship, that version of yourself exists right now. As we're always reminding you guys, it is available to you right now. All that is required from you is just to say, okay, this is what I choose, and I'm now going to shift into that version of myself that is now a successful business owner, or that is now wealthy, or that is in a blissful marriage, or a loving, happy, blissful relationship. It exists right now. Okay, so there are different ways for you to actually shift into, that version of yourself, such as visualization or using your imagination. But we prefer using your imagination because all you need to do is just imagine a short scene, Just imagine a short scene that implies that you are now that new version of yourself. So for example, with a successful business, you will imagine you having a meeting with your accountant and your accountant congratulating you on the X amount revenue you made that year. And it's very short, as you can see. It's just like, wow, congrats, Gabriel. You guys actually broke your business record. I'm very pleased. Short scene. So that implies that you are a successful business owner because your accountant then just congratulated you. Or with a happy marriage, you could just, imagine having the ring. Like feeling the ring, having a ring, or play with your ring. I mean, I usually like take off my ring when I go to sleep, and I love to play with it, right? So this implies that I'm married, that I'm taken, that I am in a committed, loyal relationship. So I know it's got everything in there. You're married, you're blissfully happy, and you're taken, you're committed, right? And and the one that we also want to introduce to you guys is mental diets. With mental diets, and there's obviously difference with mental diets and inner conversations. Inner conversations is just you having an inner conversation with people that you trust, such as family members or friends, and they actually congratulating you on the fact that you are now in a blissful marriage and they're so happy for you, and everyone wants to know what is your secret. What is your secret, baby? And so you're having those conversations in your mind and you respond back. And the good thing about having those conversations, you feel the feelings of what it is to be in that, relationship. And then mental diets is you just, telling yourself this is the new version of yourself, And so we wanted to share those with you guys now. And now my beautiful wifey is going to share more power, more bliss, and more amazingness with you guys.
Yeah, when Gabriel first kind of introduced me to mental diets, I mean, the first thing I thought of was like a physical diet, like an eating diet. Throughout my life, I've had to do different ones based on my health and stuff like that, And the big thing for me whenever it comes to these diets is, first, there's always that before and after picture. There's that drastic change from where you started to where you're going. They have this goal weight in mind, whether that's to gain muscle, to lose weight, just to have a healthy body, whatever it might be. And that's what we also have to do with these mental diets. You have to know, okay, where are we now? Okay, now where do we want to go? To have that clarity to know, okay, well, where do we want to go? And then we can figure out, how do we get there? What do we need to feed ourselves in order to get there? And it's the same with the mental diets. So if you have where you're at now, based on your results are showing you, and you say, but I want to be like this. This is the new state I desire. You need to feed that with the right things in order for you to shift into that state. So if it is, say, a happy, blissful marriage, okay, so what thoughts are you feeding yourself? What mantras, what affirmations, whatever that is that you're doing that's going to feed into that and then allow you to shift into change and have that drastic before and after change. The other thing that I realized with diets also was how a lot of people, they'll start a diet for whatever reason and then they fall off. And then they go back on and then they fall off. Or they find the next best one and fall off. It's hard to stay consistent in it. And it's very similar with mental diets. Whatever you're feeding your brain, because this is going to happen, life happens, you hit a bump in the road and all of a sudden you're like, you have these negative thoughts. You go back to the old way that you used to think in that before picture. And we must be persistent, because we've seen in those before and after pictures there's amazing transformation. And that's what we can get if we feed our minds, our emotions with those things that are going to help us shift into the right state. We can also have that persistence, that amazing transformation if we stick to it, but we have to stick to it or else there's no point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and some of our clients have tried, literally, all the techniques. They've bought different courses, worked with different coaches, and stuff like that, and they still haven't received the results that they actually wanted. And we always tell them that, no, you just need to shift into the person that already has everything. Don't try to manifest a text message or $1,000. Why don't you why don't you shift into the person that is blissfully married now? Then you have everything, because that state is complete. Or shift into the person that has the successful business. You don't just have to manifest one client here, $1,000. No, successful business means that it's thriving, and you're getting a lot of feedback from your clients, customers, etc., etc. So you want to do that, and obviously there's some of you guys that are watching the video that, I've been, done it all, I tried it all, and you might even feel burnout, right? I mean, we were there, we know exactly what you're going through. But the reason why we're making this video is just to remind you that it is possible. Because remember, I shared with you guys that I wanted to be blissfully married, and before I even manifested this beautiful, woman, I first, shifted into the person that is now blissfully married, and then afterwards, I fed my new state, what we call mental diets or inner conversations, on a daily basis with gratitude. I expressed my gratitude for my beautiful wifey, even though she wasn't there with me. I said thank you especially whenever she came to my mind, or when my mind tells me that, but she's not here. No, because remember, I am the God of my mind. So I tell my mind what to do and what not to do, what to think and what not to do, how to react or how to respond. I am in control. I am the boss. I am the operant power. So I just lovingly guided my mind and said, no, I'm expressing my gratitude now that I'm doing this, that, and the other with my wifey on a daily basis, whether that's going for walks, on the beach, at restaurants. Oh, I was just gonna say, or even making love, right? Even though she wasn't there, I was like, okay, cool, because I had to shift into that person that is now blissfully married, right? And as you guys can see, boom, here is proof. So I'm not just making a video and say how you can do it. We're telling you how you can do it, and we're also showing you proof. And with my business as well, I shared with you guys that for years we could not go beyond 300k. And I never knew that I had to first shift into the person that is now making $1 million or more. And then only, boom, it clicked and things started to happen. And so what we're actually trying to say is that even though you are getting undesirable results, all you need to do is just ask yourself what it is that you really, really want, and then shift into that new version of yourself. And then you have to feed, that new version of yourself every day. You have to feed that new version of yourself every day. But we obviously know that it's not easy, to shift that new, because maybe 1 or 2 days you fired up, you're like, yeah, okay, cool, and then day 3 comes, you're back to your regular self, and you get the same undesirable, results over and over and over again.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to 1, commitment, how much do you want it? 2, accountability, who do you have that's holding your hand, keeping you accountable? Same again with those physical diets that maybe you've gone on when you started, you say, okay, I'm committed, this is what I'm gonna do, this is why I'm gonna do it. And then next thing you know, there's a birthday party and you fall off. Something in life happens, but again, it's about having that accountability to keep you going, keep you in the right direction. And so if this has resonated with you, as coaches, we'd love to speak with you, to chat with you. You can go ahead and book a free discovery call. We have slots available. You can find the link below. Book a call. Let's discuss how we can help you to get from your before to your after and keep you accountable and steady on your new mental diet.
Indeed. Or from your now to your
wow.
Because it's so much fun. It's so much fun once you, especially if you have someone that keeps you accountable and that reminds you that it is done.
Celebrate with you.
Celebrate with you. Having said that, thank you so much, guys, for liking this video, for commenting, for subscribing, and we shall see you in the next one. And as always, enjoy your blissful day and keep smiling. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.